Alright everybody, welcome. This is your boy Cool Zero here. Welcome to my first ever walkthrough of Sekiro. First ever walkthrough of a game ever actually. As chosen by you the fans, we will be making a walkthrough of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, full walkthrough. Not gonna be 100% walkthrough because I never perfected the game, neither have I gotten everything in one playthrough, but it'll be a full walkthrough. Mainly getting the important abilities, prosthetic tools, and beating every boss in the game. Without any further ado, let's get started.
In the closing years of the Sengoku era, Japan was consumed by perpetual conflict. The fires of war raged on, spreading deep into the mountains, to the land of Ashina.
Is the war finally over?
Master swordsman Ishin Ashina staged a bloody coup and wrested control of the land.
What's the matter, Stray? Nothing left to lose? Well, would you look at that? Fascinating. Will you join me, starving wolf?
On that day, a young cub was taken from the battlefield. He trained relentlessly, and indeed, went on to become a master shinobi.
Listen, wolf. You must never forget the shinobi code. As your father, my word is absolute. Your master's is a close second. As of today, he is your master. Defend him with your life. If he is taken, bring him back at any cost. You understand me, don't you, wolf?
And that was quite the opening right there. So we are Wolf. Oh,
Some 20
shit.
years after Ishin's coup, the Ashina clan was on the brink of collapse. And the shinobi, known as Wolf, had lost everything. Both the man who took him in and the boy he had sworn to protect.
Shinobi, open your eyes. For the sake of your master.
Okay, so this is where we're starting right now. We are Wolf, this great shinobi who has lost our master. And because he lost his master, he pretty much does ironclad rule. Shinobi are supposed to protect their master, serve their master at all costs. Because he lost his master, didn't know what I'm doing. He pretty much like gave up on life. Pretty much had his will broken. Till now, that is. Letter thrown in the well. Kuro's Wolf, your destiny awaits you. At the Moonview Tower. Escape from the well and find the tower behind the moonlight. Even without a blade, you can reach it. Stay silent. Stay vigilant. Alright. So with this extra jump, we don't have a weapon currently, so we can't do anything. Can double jump against walls and such. We press box to cling to ledges. And then we press L3 to crouch.
That shinobi at the bottom of the well. We didn't shackle him, restrain him, nothing. That doesn't worry anybody?
Not at all. Not only is he unarmed, he has completely lost his will to live. Nothing but a coward. Unworthy of our concern.
You know, if it wasn't for that letter we just received there, you'd be right.
The moonlight shines strongly on the Moonview Tower tonight. The Divine Heir is probably using the light for his reading again.
Probably, but imprisoning a mere child. I feel sorry for the boy.
Agreed. But I'm sure Lord Genichiro has his reasons.
Okay, so our master's a child, and he's been imprisoned in the tower. Assuming, yeah, you should assume this tower right here, by someone known as Lord Genichiro. Sorry if I don't, let's see, it's talking over clarify certain things. I'm not used to doing a walkthrough. But I am very knowledgeable about the game firsthand. I've beaten it many times. I pretty much mastered the combat, beaten every boss. So I know, I'm definitely believe I'm qualified to do a walkthrough. Not 100% walkthrough, but a walkthrough, nonetheless. I would like to estimate that by the time I'm done, or by the time any of you would finish watching this, you all should be knowing or have enough knowledge to beat the game very easy. If you're still struggling and having issues, then I do have a Sekiro combat guide that I released recently. So jump and press X. Now, something to note is that it says jump and press X, but many times you won't get it. There's sometimes a glitch or something where you don't get it. What you actually have to do is jump and hold X. Even if technically you are missing, as long as you hold X, like let's say you're a fraction of an inch, can make it. By holding X, like the game, like gives you a little boost to get there. And this should be our master, Kuro. Wait a minute, he's not using moonlight, he's using candlelight to read. Okay,
You
they
did
got
well
that
to
wrong.
come here. It's been too long, Wolf.
I've come to free you, my lord.
Well then. Raise your head. Kusabimaru, your sword. My shinobi. In accordance with the bond of Lord and Retainer, you will pledge your life in my service.
As you command.
Okay, so we just received our sword, Kusabimaru. A katana given by Kuro, the Divine Heir, an heirloom of the Hirata family. A cadet branch descendant of the Ashina. Once fought lost, it has found its way back to the hands of the wolf the name Kusabimaru beseeches. A shinobi's role is to kill, but even a shinobi must not forget mercy. A mantra of the blade itself may manifest. Okay, so we can talk to Kuro. Don't have to head out through there again. We can open the door. Also, something to note is you should head upstairs. Upstairs are going to be 3 healing pellets. Here we are. At which point you simply press start, go in the menu. We'll ignore this for now till we get there. Equip pellets, and then you cycle with it through with the left and right D-pad. Now typically I think you were supposed to use no, you were supposed to use something else to heal. But I set my heal to triangle, so if I press triangle right now, I'll just start healing. Now, something to know, we're gonna talk to Kuro.
Loyal Wolf, I see you are wounded. I have something that may help. Use it to heal your wounds.
Yes, now we have our healing gourd, or as some of you may know, Estus Flask, or Crimson Tear Flask. A gourd filled with vitality restoring medicine restoring refills the gourd. Resting refills the gourd, made by the apprentice of the extraordinary Dr. Dojin. Although it's strange that the gourds and medicinal waters refill automatically, the seeds within may hold the secret to how it works.
My lord.
Now then, were you gravely injured? Afterward?
After what?
Do you not remember that night?
I do not.
No. We'll talk about it later. Right now, we must escape Ashina Castle. There's a secret passage beneath the moat bridge that will take us out of the castle. Lord Ishin told me about it once. I ask you to find that secret. Once you find it, signal me with a reed whistle. You know, like you used to long ago. I will join you as soon as I hear it.
Long ago, but isn't Kuro just a young child? How long could that be?
Do you have something for me?
Oh, right, I've already beaten the game, so...
No.
I see. I leave this in your hands.
Okay, that's not for till New Game Plus. Right, so let's equip our healing flask, which I'll save the pellets for after. Okay. So typically you're supposed to use the word heal, and then open that door. But when you do that, you're not gonna have any healing left. You'll be facing whatever enemy comes your way without healing. So what you're gonna do instead is throw yourself here to your death. Let yourself die. Then when you come back, you will have full HP and a full gourd. Optimally, that is the best way to start the game. Here we go. So now we can open this up. Yes, posture and death blows. Shinobi aims to break the enemy's posture, attacking an enemy in one way to achieve this. When the enemy posture breaks, he's vulnerable to a Shinobi death blow, R1, and after breaking the posture death blow, R1. So press R1 to attack. But we can use stealth as well. Crouch. And we're gonna be getting to deflecting. By pressing L1 and timing it right, or pressing L1 and simply holding it is block. But by timing it, we can deflect the attacks. As you're about to see. Oh, there we go. That shining bar that goes up and down is your posture or your stagger. Once it's maxed out, you will be able to one-shot them if they have 1 HP. The only exception are bosses that have 2 HP bars. Right about now his posture is 0. We don't even have to attack. By simply deflecting, well, he's so weak, his posture breaks automatically. But if you can, like, they're tough enemies. If you do it multiple times to them, you have to do it multiple times in order to get the stagger. This guy here, deflection, sometimes relentless attacks are not enough to break an enemy's posture. Deflecting the enemy's attacks is another way to damage their posture. A Master Shinobi uses a combination of deflect and attack to achieve swift victory. The moment an attack lands, deflect. There we go. Lock on. I think that's pretty much easy one. Just click R2 or 3 I mean, and then switch the joystick left to right to switch to enemies. Flawless. Come on. If you won't make the first move, I will. These enemies here deflect you a lot, but if you use a piercing attack against him by holding R1, Wolf will do a stab instead of a swing. Next up is our first boss, or mini-boss, not a full-fledged boss. Leader Shigenori Yamauchi. This guy here is supposed to teach you about the deflection mechanic. Basically your tutorial boss. He has 2 health bars, so we have to death blow him twice. Death blows against strong enemies. Some powerful opponents require multiple death blows to be killed. The number of death blows required to kill an enemy is shown on the red circular marker above their vitality bar. Each death blow removes 1 marker. So essentially, with the posture system, right, we do not have to deplete his HP completely. As long as we have enough posture damage, either from attacking or deflecting, and maxes out, he will die immediately, or at least he'll lose 1 bar till he loses them all. Pretty easy. And that's it. Got another medicinal pellet. Okay. There we go. Then we go up here. This is the path we want to take, since there isn't much to discover around here. Also, when you are sneaking or you are far enough from enemies, you can press down to eavesdrop on conversations.
Under the bridge, we just got orders to guard it.
Security's getting tight. War will be upon us very soon.
Okay. I got a next enemy here, which isn't too hard. a little relentless stack and then we got it. Honestly, the rest of this place would be nice to explore, but they don't really have anything here for us, so it's not necessary. But it is nothing good enough to get to come here. And there's our master.
Where shall we go once we're away from the... I suppose the first thing we should do is cross the Ashina border. Or perhaps we should hide somewhere. What do you think?
Whatever you desire.
Whatever I desire? That's the wolf I know.
My lord.
Oh, nothing. I was just reminiscing. Onward, then.
Kuro talks something like he's already an old man. Oh shit, but we already used our gourd. Okay, I do want to try and... Next fight is optional. You don't have to win it, you can try. But by all means, you are intended to lose it. So what I want to do... I still want to try anyway. All you get is a special... well... slightly modified cutscene. Oh right, I should recall. You don't take full damage when you play Sekiro. As long as you have full HP, you won't automatically die. It keeps taking HP, a portion of your HP every time you fall, till it completely depletes you. That's when you actually die. So now we're gonna come back, full HP and a gourd. Let me put in a pellet, 2 fistful of ash. Okay. And now we're ready. There he is. Genichiro Ashina.
The divine heir. Last we stood together was your uncle's funeral.
Lord Genichiro. Thank you.
Leave this to me. So the noble Shinobi stands in our way.
No, this guy could be super tough.
You face Genichiro
Especially when
Ashina.
you're fighting in the reeds, where you probably can't see his attack properly. So you want to lead him here. But he is quite aggressive, which is something you can use against him. That's a sweep attack. You want to jump oils, usually. Either avoid it or jump. That is a frost attack. The fact that I'm parrying that is just because I'm an advanced player. You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it consistently as a new player, so don't even bother. It's not intended that way. Hold block to bring back the enemy posture. Whenever you're not in the middle of a fight. Just one more down.
I cannot.
Neutral jump. We land on his head. Does a good bit of posture damage. Same thing. Key thing is you have to be able to identify these things in the blink of an eye. Otherwise you will not make it through Sekiro's fast-paced combat. Oh, I landed on the tree, no way. There we go. And we got him. First try.
Bastard.
Motherfucker, this man has no honor.
A shinobi'd know the difference between honor and victory. The divine heir is coming with me.
He fucking cheated, bro. We're better than him. We were better than him, but he cheated. It's crazy. And that is how you lose your arm. Like, if you were just lost to him, it would just skip to the scene where he cuts your arm off. But since you beat him, well, the reason why you lost your arm anyway, because even though you're better, is because somebody distracted you. And now we're gonna meet the sculptor.
What is this?
So you're awake. Looks like death is not your fate. Just yet.
Okay. Shinobi prosthetic. An artificial arm of a shinobi passed down by the sculptor. A replica of a human arm fitted with a variety of mechanisms, apparently designed with modification in mind. While it bears a number of cuts and is stained thick with blood and oil, it has been impeccably maintained. And this is our new prosthetic arm. Where a lot of games are getting their ideas from, if you know Liza P. So let's talk to him.
What do you call yourself? Your eyes. The eyes of a wolf who has failed in his duties. Or so it seems to me.
That is not your concern.
Spoken like a true shinobi. I must carve the Buddha. You do what you will.
Why am I here?
All I did was drag you here. Didn't even know if I was dragging a corpse. Couldn't let you get eaten by a pack of wild dogs.
How long was I asleep?
Some time has passed since I found you.
I see.
However, your master yet lives. He's being held prisoner in Ashina Castle. They will soon make use of his bloodline. Looking at you, I'm sure you appreciate the value it has.
My left arm. What did you do to me?
That is what I call the Shinobi prosthetic. A fitting fang for a one-armed wolf. Useless when it comes to carving Buddha, though. You can have it.
Shinobi prosthetic.
It is no mere replacement for your lost arm. Come to me if you find any Shinobi tools.
Shinobi tools. I see. For this.
You catch on quick. If you bring me Shinobi tools, I'll find a way to fit them to the Shinobi prosthetic. Then you'll come to appreciate its worth. I've said too much. Go now.
Now, for those of you who missed that, the name Sekiro means one-armed wolf. Because his name is Wolf. So I think it's Ro or Seki, one of them. I don't speak Japanese. And they just added Seki, they added the other, and means one-armed wolf. Because our character name is Wolf. Just so you know.
What did you mean when you said they'll make use of his bloodline?
The dragon's heritage. There's a special kind of blood by that name, and that blood runs through your master's veins.
So the divine heir.
Someone's after him. Might be that the strange things happening to your body have something to do with that. You're quite the strange one, yet other peculiar visitors have come to this temple. There's one in the clearing to the right of the gate leading off the temple grounds. Two strangers in strange circumstances. You two might get along.
So he is referring to, the last bit there is Hanbei the Immortal. He's an NPC for, as a tutorial fight, he'll teach you up the game's mechanics. So what I'm gonna do is go over the mechanics of the game with Hanbei. Remnants, these are like messages from Dark Souls. Basically, messages on the ground left by other players. So you can pretty much read them. Some may give you useful information, others may be trolling you.
Never seen you before. Your name? Won't tell me. But you do have the look of a skilled shinobi. A shinobi. Or perhaps... Sir, please heed my humble request. Face me in battle. Damn. Still alive. That swordsmanship. It was a thing to behold. Few have managed to kill me in such a thorough manner.
What are you?
Some call it undying. Others, infested. I can't die, so I just am. How about you? What brings you to a rundown temple like this? Say, why don't you use me for some sword practice? Might come in handy for whatever. A warm body that can't die might prove useful to you. Well?
Very well.
Right then.
Of course we accept.
Let's go. They say swinging one sword is a cure for boredom.
So let's go over
In that case,
attacks. Sword attack, Shinobi aims to break. We've been through this already by pressing R1 to attack.
face me again.
I think you have to do it 3 times to get the tutorials done. It's over. I'm just, at this point, I'm just killing them for fun.
Yes, splendidly done.
Next up is
case,
deflection.
I stand as your opponent. Begin.
There's a certain rhythm to it.
Begin.
And once you get the rhythm down, I said in my Sekiro guide video, getting the rhythm down of the attack, the rhythm, the feel of the game, not just seeing, will help you a lot.
In that case.
And then you have the step dodge, which is O, but do not be confused. Dodging is occasional. You don't or should not be using dodging as your main source of avoiding damage. The actual main source of avoiding damage is deflections. But there are certain attacks that you cannot deflect. No matter how hard you try, you will never deflect them. So you might have to use a dodge for grabs, certain sweep attacks and such, or a perilous attack that you don't know how to counter. Shit, I'm getting this wrong.
What's wrong?
Oh, I'm getting this wrong. I'm not editing this out.
Face me again.
Go.
Face me again.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed it.
A satisfying match. About our training. I think it's about time we tried something closer to a real fight. Don't you? Come at me with the intent. No better way to prepare for... What's wrong?
Why do you go to such lengths?
Half to pass the time, and the other half... Well, I want to loosen that furrowed brow of yours. All right. Enough talk.
Free combat is now available.
Now, let's begin.
Yes.
Put a lot of practice, what you've learned. Holy shit. Okay, he's gonna use that till I can... Okay. I think for the normal enemies... Yeah, his attack there where he like rolls at you, you can deflect that.
Splendidly done.
So
Come
that is
back
it for
whenever
now.
you like. If you have...
Later on, as you get new abilities, you will be able to practice them and you'll have more tools for you on how to effectively use them in combat. So now, yeah, it's been 40 minutes and 10 minutes over, but I wanted to do that tutorial before we start the next video. Okay, so I hope you all enjoyed it. This was, well, this is the beginning of my Sekiro walkthrough. In the next episode, we will be tackling the Ashina outskirts. Hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. And I will see you next time. Take care, stay safe, and be good.
PlayStation